Lille is a fascinating city. It's not only a big city which has 210,000 citizens, but also has 110,000 students like a big campus. In that case, we are really curious about the mass catering of students in Lille. Exploring the location of the universities in Lille. Most of the universities are in several main regions. One of the sites in the city center attract our attention, because it's surrounded by some universities, but there is still abandoned 4 universities around it. And it's about 45,000 square meters. How the students in these universities have their meals. According to the survey from Comenius, French students often have lunch from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. A few of students enjoy the meal at home, while rest of them all in canteen. It means that they follow the process of waiting a long time for food, finishing it in a fixed seat, and giving the plate back for recycle.
Sounds like a student following the program as a robot?
Dinner time starts at 7 p.m. without canteen, who cook for them. According to the survey, even if most of parents prepare the dinner, 40% of students make their own dishes. However, almost 70% of students facing to their television and eating their meals. In that case, their daily is imprisoned in a cage consisted with school, home and canteen. It's really a negative experience. How to transform negative to positive? Maybe the answer is collective catering, another way for mass catering of students. From the position map, we find the gap in students' catering. It should combine the flexibility of home cooking and less complexity of canteen to form a new way for students' mass catering. But faced to the situation, what's the collective catering for student in Lille? Ancestors Cave gives us some inspiration of collective catering, but what's the cave like in modern society? The fire make people come together and the shelter offering a place to stay. The fire of the cave actually break the prison of students daily, make students' catering activities full of potential, that is, U-Cave. The U-Cave enlarges the range of mass catering for students. The existing of U-Cave makes you have more options when you decide how to finish the meal. Like the French traditional collective catering, Lee brings coin for opening up the hot surface, Michael and Echo bring meat and drink, Brain takes his own cooking tools. Finally, don't forget the wonderful music. With the food material, coin and cooking tools from students themselves, plus the shelter and hot surface form U-Cave, make the collective catering come true. But what's the from of U-Cave? How we make it real? We prefer to design a device combining hospitality with mobility, following the logic of cave, making the hospitality inside and mobility outside. How to construct the cave? The U-Cave is formed with 2 main elements, the shelter layer and facility layer. About the facility layer, it can be consisted with 4 basic units. Unit A is a cooking unit designed for larger groups, the hot surface is placed side by side. Unit B also a cooking unit but only for 3 to 4 users, its hot surface is ordered as face-to-face. Unit C is an activity unit for various movements. Unit D is a relatively complete unit which for some sports such as skateboarding. These 4 kinds of units can be consisted randomly for the endless possibilities, so that you have millions kinds of combinations. After build up the facility layer, the shelters can be moved based on the structure of rails and tracks. These 2 layers go together formed not only we call U-Cave, but also a kind of urban landscape. U-Cave is a facility with shelter which can provide thousands of possibilities for students. Students who study in university around U-Cave can bring their daily activities and collective catering here. Instead of being imprisoning in the cage, young people will have a brand new lifestyle in U-Cave. Citizens near the sites also could come here and have a leisure meal and enjoy themselves. And here is arrangement of U-Caves on the site. This is a scenario of birthday party. With the menu written on the shelter, people bring their own food and a birthday cake to U-Cave then begin the party. Someone are skateboarding and cycling on the facility, which attracts students around the site come to be audiences and have their brunch. It's rainy as usual in Lille, but you can push the shelter to where you want, then still enjoy your meals. The facility is equipped with useful hot surfaces which could cook your food materials. Here is U-Cave, here is your cave. Enjoy your meal, have a nice day.